Mexican-American activists like Emma Tenayuca and Javier Gonzalez stirred protests in the 1930s. But after World War II, as San Antonio's first militant murals oxidized into the color of chalk, the West Side community became more concerned with day-to-day issues. In 1968, CBS News' Charles Kuralt did a special on the city's Hispanic West Side, characterizing it as one of the most intractable ghettos in the United States. As late as 1971, San Antonio had a mayor who would not sell his own real estate to Mexican Americans, characterizing them as unambitious. In the face of such claims, however, the art circle CONSAFO arises in 1970, led by a practicing artist and college professor, Mel Casas. The new association embraces a Chicano identity. Joined by fellow artist Felipe Reyes, the activist Rosie Castro, and others, the association blames poverty on bigotry and rejects the path of assimilation. It searches to feature an art that can uphold the racial unity and special culture of Mexican Americans. In 1975, their search is becoming a reality. One of Casas' students, Jesse Trevino, reveals not only that he has singular talents, but that he can paint in the Chicano style. His mural, featuring the history of Mexican Americans at Our Lady of the Lake University, features a large Mexican serpent and eagle, tales of discrimination, and an undying identity that roots back into Aztec imagery. The association's leaders, especially Casas, Trevino's former instructor, are elated. However, CONSAFO soon finds that its victory is in danger of being upstaged by a second art association, the Community Cultural Arts Organization, CCAO. The moving spirit behind this group is the wealthy and highly connected Maria Berriosabal. She has a mysterious control over the association's leader, a social worker, Anastasio Torres, and ties to a rising Mexican-American political leader, Henry Cisneros. The CCAO subsequently wins a big civic grant to hire young people, getting them out of gangs, to work under art leaders to paint a series of murals on the West Side. Social worker Torres notes proudly, "We will turn negative gang graffiti space into positive art space. Young people, instead of smelling paints, will employ them on murals." This is seen as a solution to the poverty of the West Side. But Casas, Reyes, and Castro grow to detest the CCAO. Instead of providing sophisticated Chicano art, their works, according to the members of CONSAFO, are amateur and simplistic. Rather than works of protest, they exude the kind of pride that says all is well. While these two groups are growing in animosity toward one another, Anastasio of CCAO is pursuing Carmen, a model associated with CONSAFO, to consider him as a marriage prospect. Carmen belittles Anastasio's ties to the civic elite. Anastasio keeps on winning bigger and bigger grants for the CCAO, but at the same time is hopelessly smitten by Carmen. The animosity of each group for the other leads to confrontation. When Cisneros becomes mayor, Maria becomes the West Side's new councilwoman. CONSAFO's Casas and Reyes gird Rosie to run against Maria in a subsequent election. She does, they debate, and Rosie is trounced. The two just happen to meet at a supermercado, and after Maria gives Rosie a smug smile and a put-down, Rosie whips a tomato at Maria that explodes beside her. Artist Tache Casas visits the younger man, Anastasio, warning him he knows nothing about art or about depicting the true identity of Mexican Americans. He also reveals that he is dating Carmen. After this visit, Anastasio has a retribution pipe dream at night. In it, Casas pulls a rifle on him and he successfully beats up the older man. Anastasio awakes, hitting his head. Both groups gain invitation to visit with superstar Tejana singer Selena Quintanilla after her San Antonio concert. Both sides want to tell their story, but can both groups thrive as San Antonio enters the modern age, spearheaded by the successful mayoralty of Henry Cisneros and becoming one of America's top 10 cities? Will Trevino, being offered ever greater sums by the city's elite, stay true to the Chicano idiom impressed on him by Casas? Will Casas and Reyes achieve their goal of a new Chicano art gallery? Will Anastasio and Carmen break up? Will the city's West Side itself achieve an upgrade and lose again its edge as a center of protest? Join us for the answers this spring as the Honors Program of Northeast Texas Community College and the Webb Society of NTCC release their 14th feature film on a Texas legend.